Hello, this is Gareth and welcome to another Let's Look at Games. And yes, we're still on Rome Total War. I decided I want to do another one. Yes, I did. I know I said I'd wait for comments, but to be honest with you, I do this channel for myself as well as you guys. So I decided I wanted to post another, so I will. So just not long ago, I did another battle, and I will show it as a replay again, simply because that means I get control of the camera and I can move to the interesting places and talk you over things, whereas I cannot really do that if I'm setting things up. I miss some of the action. So here we go. I'm going to load the game. Load battle replay, and here we are. I know last time you saw Britannia vs Rome. Now it's Macedonia vs Thrace. So we're gonna do that one. As you can see, I've only just done it. I mean, it is really early hours of the morning here. As you can see, the save has only just been done. It's 3:15 AM. So here we go. Load the battle replay. We have a quote that says, what's the quote say? A large army is always disorderly. Euripides. There you go then. Small armies are the way to go. Unless of course you're facing a massive army and you've got a small army. Then
on my order!
Poo your pants. Oh, shut up. Right, here we go. Quickly take you through my troops. I have 8 units of phalanx pikemen. I will be explaining what a phalanx is. You can also call it phalanx. I feel like phalanx. And I have 1 unit of royal pikemen. They are like the elite of my pikemen units. So 8 units of phalanx pikemen, 1 unit of royal pikemen. Then behind those I have a unit of Illyrian mercenaries. They throw spears. Peltas, they throw spears. You can see the spears. And then I have 2 units of archers. On my flanks, I have a Macedonian cavalry. That's actually a companion cavalry, that one. And I have 2. Is there only one there? Yep. And I think I have 2 Macedonian cavalry down here, if I remember right. Yep. Yep. So 3 cavalries, 2 Macedonian, 1 companion. Now let me show you the setup quickly. Let me pause this 1 second because the battle starts soon. Now, let me quickly explain my strategy here. The problem is with... In fact, let me get the Thrace on. And then I can explain better why I've set this up as I have. Basically, phalanx pikemen are... The phalanx is very, very famous because of how strong it is. It's a really strong... unit to have, simply because it's almost impenetrable from the front. Because of the rows of spears that are sticking out on many levels, they are devastating to infantry, cavalry, just about anything really. But they do have a problem. They have no mobility at all. They cannot turn very well, but and their flanks, if you hit them in the flank or in the back, they really, really suffer really bad, terribly bad. But from the front, as you can see, almost impossible to get through. Just wall after wall of spears. They're devastating to cavalry more than anything, but they will just about do anything. So any army that comes is going to try and get round the flanks or the back. And I am actually outnumbered. I will show you the enemy army. I will keep them in place a little bit longer while I show them you because they move pretty quick. Thrace are very aggressive, so we tend to get straight into the battle. So we have Bastani. Now Bastani are really a good unit. They are strong. They are heavy infantry. And if you look at that curved blade, they get a bonus, and I think it's snow and forest, something like that. And they kind of hurt cavalry pretty bad with those blades as well, but they are really nasty. So I have what, 3, 4, 5 units of Bastani. Then we have Folksmen. Folksmen are also heavy infantry, and they of course have a long weapon as well, which means that they are also good against cavalry. But they are heavy infantry as well, so do well face to face in a battle. Helps to have a long weapon. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 units of Folksmen. So that's 11 units in the front. Behind that they have some Peltists again. Then we have archers and archers. So 2 units of archers, 2 units of Peltists. Yeah, I'm just checking them. And then on the flanks they have 1 unit of militia cavalry there, a unit of Greek cavalry. Greek cavalry, light cavalry, these are the missile unit, and they're a mobile missile unit. And in history, archer cavalry and things like that have been devastating in battle, so you've always got to be careful of these. They've got great mobility, great speed, and of course they deliver spears accurately, so you want to be careful of those. And then we have another Greek cavalry here. This is the general's unit. There you go. And then that's also a light cavalry, so they've got to be careful. And then on this flank, we have another Greek cavalry and another militia cavalry. So 2 militia cavalry, 3 Greek cavalry, counting the general's unit. And off we go. Let's start the battle. So, as I was saying, they don't move very well. Oh, here's my general. There you go. What's the name of the general? Praxinus. Hello, Praxinus. Let's beat these people. Right, so, the problem with, as I was saying, with phalanxes, if you can get round them and attack from the flanks or back, they are terribly, terribly vulnerable. And this army is so big, it could literally just run up to me, half go one way, half go the other way, and just come round the sides. And the pikemen would not be able to defend in time, really. And my missile units could not defend against all those people. So I need to make sure they cannot get round my flanks or back, because that's where the pikemen are hardest to defend and weakest. So by putting them, yes, you might class this as cheating, I class it as pretending I have a mountain at my back and I'm just putting my men against the mountain, which I would. Also, I don't really care, you know, at the end of the day it's a win if I win, and that's all that matters. So I don't really care about the about how I do it. In battle, you take the win however you can. It means you're alive. Now, as you can see over here, they've moved fast, put their militia cavalry together, and started. We've got some militia cavalry here, and they put them together. And they were both coming here, but I started to move my cavalry very early in the battle. Look, and they're coming in. So they peeled off a unit of militia cavalry, meaning to just whittle them down a bit, so the spears at them. But by the time they've thrown them, it's too late. We've hit into them. 3 units of heavy cavalry completely annihilate them. They will now rout and leave the field. Remember, if they go over the red line, they've left. They cannot come back on. I then send this cavalry to come and attack these. Let me come back to here. Now what I have done is also placed archers at either end and the spear throwers in the middle. I've took all my missile units from skirmish and put them onto guard, which means they do not run away, which they sometimes do in battle. Sometimes they'll back away because they're in skirmish mode, and I've actually seen them go over the red line, and it's classed as, that's it, they're out of the battle. So I don't like that to happen. If I'm putting them in a small gap like I am here, I'll usually take skirmish off and make it so they stand guard in this area. They shouldn't get through the pikemen anyway. And soon, yes, I do have my pikes up, I realise this. But that's because I don't need them down right now, and I thought it might draw in the Thrace army a lot quicker. So anyway, let's get back over to cavalry, see what's happening. As you can see, they are coming with the Bastani and pike and Falksmen. The Bastani are charging, trying to take some of my men out. After all, that's, you know, they can damage a cavalry pretty bad. So I did move my cavalry away for the time being. About now I started to drop my pikes. There you go. The pikes have come down and the wall of pikes is complete again. Yeah, you see them still coming down. They've got to get in position. Come on, get in position. You'll not get paid if you survive. Okay, there we have that. Now, there's not much happening right now, I don't think. So I'm going to pause it for a second while things move on a little. Be right back. I'll come back. I've started it because here are the other group of militia cavalry. They came forward, moved away from the battlefield a little way because they weren't in the battle at that point. So I quickly sent my cavalry in against them as well. And just like the others, they also rout, but they aren't as lucky because they run the wrong way. So they just get soaked up by my cavalry. And there you go. From there I bring my cavalry down here in this area so that I can watch fleeing armies. And these at the same time are getting ready to crash into my wall of spears. So let's watch that. So my cavalry is now behind them, ready to hit in their back if need be. Right now they're just sitting there getting hit by arrows. I told my archers to attack their archers because that is the only thing that can really, where your problem comes in. And it is quite a problem. Oh, we've got some cavalry coming in. It is quite a problem for pikemen because not all of them have shields.
The enemy general is running away! This is no way for a leader to behave, but in battle it is beyond belief!
But in battle it is beyond belief. That's a really dodgy accent. Probably mine's a bit dodgier, but never mind. The general is running for his life. It is beyond belief. He's there. Look.
Units, march!
But he has stopped. Oh no, he hasn't. Just kept going. Thought he'd stopped there and was going to come back into battle, but no, he's carried on. I bring my cavalry in now because they're starting to get some men that are routing. So I bring my army up to keep the rout going, and so I'm just kind of mop up a few men that can be killed.
We're under attack!
Under attack! Okay, so basically all we're doing now is a bit of a missile battle between my archers and their archers. I'm keeping the pressure on them. I did actually come up to attack this army here, this Greek cavalry, and I brought my army up for that, but they moved in with Falksmen, so I backed off. And then crazily, they came in with theirs. But because they got the charge bonus, they do hit one of my cavalry units and they do end up making them rout, which you'll see here. See, they got the charge bonus, which changed everything, really. And my men fell pretty quick after that. This cavalry fell very quickly. But then I brought in my other 2 units. Here they are, and they quickly faltered. Then you can see here, you'll see them route. Here they go. They've started routing because of that, the flashing sign. Once that starts flashing white, it means that they're routing. And I have a routing Macedonian army here, which you can see is flashing white. They run over the red line. They are out of battle. So now I put my army back behind again. I move out my phalanx units and start to attack their men directly. As you can see, just ploughing into them with big long spears, taking them down. So, and I've all started to do that with all of them, coming from different angles, different sides. Here's my cavalry again. Move them out of the way at that point because there was some Bastani close. And that's basically it. Everything's starting to go my way pretty nicely. Now I'm just going to get close to the end because it's only a bit of a mop-up operation right now. Be right back. Welcome back. This is the final part really. Nothing's really changed. They're all running for the hills. Actually, no, I was on the hill. Okay, they're running for the valleys. Down here, yes. I brought my cavalry back round from where you saw them, back to behind. That's basically it. Otherwise I kept chasing with my pikemen and they just kept running. And come my cavalry now. We're going to charge into these. There we go. Whee. That's it. And they go crashing right into the centre and basically devastate them. And there you go.
The gods have favoured you! The enemy are crushed! Your victory is complete!
The gods have favoured me! Thank you. Let's have a quick look. So I did, I had 3,174 men, they had 2,947. Kills, they killed 93 of my men. I killed 1,812 of theirs. So they had only just over 1,000 men remaining. I had over 3,000 men remaining. See, in this case, I had a superior cavalry. They had superior infantry in both amount and talent, I dare say, if they could get through the spears of the pikemen. But of course, because of the tactic I used, which may be questionable to some people, but I don't care. It's a win in the win box for me. Either way, once they could not get round my flanks and attack me from the back or sides, then that was it. There was not much they could do from there. It was my battle, and all I had to do then was just use my cavalry in the right way, which, as I said, I had a superior cavalry because I had 3 heavy units. The best they had were light units. But once I got rid of one of their militia earlier on, it made it a lot easier. There was only one militia to look after, and then just their normal Greek cavalry, which proved to be easy enough. And all I do keep my cavalry out of the way of the Folksmen and the Bastani, which I did. So yeah, that went well. I was pleased with that one. I hope you like it. If you didn't, never mind. It's not your kind of game. That's fine. If you did, then please feel free to rate the video, comment the video, and don't forget, if you wish to click the subscribe button, please do so. I will be doing more of these if you wish, and there will be more. There will be other games soon coming up. I have more plans, many more plans. Garen has those more plans, because you know I adore you as you adore me right back. It is amazing. So let's have some fun, and we'll do some more. Until then, take care, and bye for now, my friends.